It's the one and only Despotic. I'm bringing you bitches another try commentary. We have Shaz 1874, The Natural. We have Dr. Usher, aka Robot Affliction. Let's go.
Hey everyone, this is Shaz, and we're bringing you a special try commentary today over some the Penguins of Madagascar. Dr. Blowhole Returns again gameplay, and this is an operation to save the world from dolphin domination. What do you think of that, Doc?
Dr. Blowhole, that bastard up to his old tricks again. You can never trust those dolphins. I've always said that.
Yeah, dolphins are bitches.
Yeah, this game basically, you know, Dr. Blowhole is out to take over the world, and only Team Penguin can foil his diabolical plans. You know, and it's I had a shot of this earlier, and it was so much fun. You know, it was just brings another dimension, you know, to gaming, and I think although I've said Happy Feet 2 could be the game of the year, you know, I think this game has got to be up there.
Yeah, but that guy looks weird, man. He doesn't get any sleep. Look at his face. He looks like he's crazy.
Yeah, this game was. I mean, I got it on a rental. It's a lot of fun, and I've just let the sort of cinematics, sort of cutscene thing run here. Yeah. So, what do you guys? What do you think of this game? I mean, you're just obviously watching the intro, and what do you think?
Honestly, I'm just looking at the penguins, man. Like the other people, they look other animals. They look all weird. I know Madagascar is like all cool and shit, but that dude with the pencil or two pencils in his, I guess his hat, it's kind of crazy. So, yeah, that's what I think. The game looks nice, decent graphics. Hopefully, the gameplay is going to show penguins dominating, and Shaz. Hopefully, you get like, you know, a top score because you know we can't accept anything less.
Well, I mean, I mean, I'm Prince of the Penguins because Despotic is King of the Penguins. You see.
I mean, maybe we should go like Emperor. We're all Emperor Penguins. You know, we're all equal.
Part of the MLP. You know, the MLP has been created, and Major League Penguins.
Yeah.
Is spreading. You know, it's the next big thing.
I honestly think people should, like, when they, you know, like in COD or, you know, Battlefield, you get a chance to change your like clan tag. So you guys should put your clan tag to like PS, like Penguin Soldiers, and so everyone knows you're part of the Penguin Soldier. I know Doc doesn't want to change his, right? Do you want to change that?
Well, I'm locked in on the Xbox, but I've already changed on the PS3 to the P Crew, and
yeah.
And the
thing is,
PC, I don't really claim a clan.
You know, being of the Penguin movement, you know, your options are open because you've got the MLP. You know, the sort of Major League Penguins. You've got the P Crew, which Doc founded. You know, you've also got the NGP, which is the Next Gen Penguins.
Well, I'll give credit to Jotun for the P Crew. That was really
oh yeah, Jotun, YEOUSCH.
I just made the platoon on the battle log or whatever.
How sharp do these graphics look, guys? Come on, let's talk about it.
Pretty top notch. It's better than I expected, to be honest.
Yeah, mine is frozen.
So what are you supposed to do with these snow cones here?
The ice cream things?
Whatever they are.
Yeah, at the moment, Despotic, if the video is froze for you, just go to
yeah, I'm refreshing it now, but it's
we're at about 4 minutes in or whatever, but you're collecting just collecting everything that I see, but this particular mission, you've got to bring the mangoes back to the guy, you know, you've got to collect mangoes, because the mangoes are the secret ingredient to the sort of smoothie that the king has.
I would really like to see a penguin destroy a ice cream wagon in real life. I think that would be cool to see. I don't think it would happen.
I tell you what's really cool about this game is that, you know, it's all about playing the fucking penguin, because the reason why is that there's a squad of 4, so it's like Battlefield 3, this game. You eventually have 4 soldiers, and you've got to switch between each character, because each character has a certain class. So, you know, like, you've not got the medic and assault, but you've got a guy who can basically, you know, flutter in midair to do sort of prolonged jumps. You know, you've got a guy who can regurgitate to sort of fire stuff. You've also
Yes, I mean, I'm with you, but I literally like you just compared. So I can't formulate a thought right now. I'm just looking at, yeah, this penguin is just dominating, man. These guys are smart. That dude is kicking the shit out of the boxes, and he's getting some, you know, some stuff. You know, penguins rule, and penguins will beat shit out of like ducks. Ducks or dolphins. Oh yeah, I was gonna do a vlog in this one, but I just want to come out and say this to any of those people playing Battlefield 3 when it comes out, and to those people currently playing Black Ops. It's not a dolphin dive. It's a penguin dive. So anytime you think of diving, think of you penguin diving. So change it to that. Yeah, I just got sidetracked there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, as I was saying, you know, this game. I mean, we're at 6 minutes in, Despotic, just in case you've not got the sort of the time.
It came on a little bit. I'm going to that.
So basically, yeah. So you've got your 4 classes in this game, and you've got to work as a team because, you know, like I said, you know, a couple of the penguins have got special abilities. One of the other penguins, he can sort of squeeze into small areas, and another penguin that I noticed, you know, he's basically got an ability to sort of scavenge, you know, for goods. So you work as a team, and you got to switch between. You control all 4 of the characters, and also you got to go into formation. So you go into a penguin formation that allows you to move in a certain way to overcome the objective. So yeah, this is a great game, you know, ahead of Battlefield 3 to sort of practice, you know, playing as a squad.
I'm with you. I'm with you with that, Chaz. I just think, you know, the fact that you were so in depth with this stuff. This is beast, man. Doc, what do you think about that?
I want to see some leak quick scopes with the guy who vomits. I bet he just sits at the back of the map the whole time and like doesn't play the objective. The bush Wookiee like, penguin.
A penguin Wookiee.
Yeah, listen, you got to give this game justice. I mean, you know, I was expecting, you know, have fun, but you know, when I started to sort of work out, oh, give me a minute, I've got to control this guy to do this part, and then bring another guy, and you know, it's yeah, you know, it's not for noobs. You know, you got to learn how to play this game.
So who's the squirrel? That's what I want to know.
The squirrel is giving you.
She's like the squad leader.
The squirrel
squirrel looks hot though.
Hot squirrels.
It's a hot squirrel, man. Penguins don't, you know, we don't discriminate.
I'm not gonna lie, I've totally watched the cartoon that this game is based on, like it comes on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I've looked at that.
What's going on?
Quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, so
she's got nice eyebrows too. She looks like a freak.
Okay.
She's like a straight freak. She's got no clothes on too, so. It's like a menage. Look at the penguin that's taller than the rest of them. He looks freaky. Like he just wants to, you know.
He's got his mind. He's got his mind set on something.
He's about to tear that up.
Yeah. So this game is fun, and you know, I can't actually believe that I spent all those minutes actually discussing the tactics of this game. You know, to be honest. But
it was well worth it though.
Yeah, and another thing as well that I wanted just to bring up quickly. Now, me and Doc spoke about this the other night, Despotic, yeah? And, you know, we're all in search of our ideal women, yeah? So we were kind of chatting about, you know, what type of women do we want to meet, because I'm single and obviously Doc's single at the moment.
And hypothetically, I'm single, so keep going.
Yeah. You're single when you want to be.
Yeah.
So basically, we were discussing what type of women we want to meet, and we kind of discussed the fact that we kind of think it'd be cool to meet you know, a girl gamer, because then you share, you know, this common love for video games.
Oh, for me, you guys, to me, I honestly, I wouldn't like to be. Like, I think it sounds great and everything, but to me, a girl gamer wouldn't be fun for me, right? It would be like, oh, she plays the same thing I play, and it's like, you know, there's no excitement when, you know, my girlfriend comes in and she's like, are you gonna stop playing it? And I'm like, okay. And then she really wants to do other things. I think that's pretty awesome. I like the fact that, you know, a girl might not like what I'm doing, but she just appreciates it because she likes me. But if it's, I'm not saying if you know, there's a girl gamer, it's like, oh, it's not gonna work out. But I would prefer someone who's like, I know I shouldn't be saying this, but bougie, who doesn't want to play games, doesn't care anything about my video games, and all she cares about is when I get off the game and I can, you know, help her out with certain things. So that's the way I see it.
I can understand that, but my problem with the ladies is that they despise everything that I think is fun, it seems. At least in my experience. And so, like, anytime I want to do something that I think is fun, like go and play drums, for instance, or play the Xbox or whatever, it's always a problem. And I think that it would just eliminate one of those problems is my thought on it. So what we had actually discussed yesterday was how to approach a girl gamer. Things like asking what her prestige is, if she plays the objective, those sort of things.
Well, this is one thing that, you know, we discussed, that is, you know, I was kind of saying, you know, Doc was like, what would you say, you know, to a girl? And I said, well, if you really want to meet a girl gamer, then, you know, I said, when you're out in the pub or wherever you are, you know, the only way to test the water and rather not waste your time, you know, sort of getting to know them, if that's what you're looking for, if you're on the hunt, and then, you know, you want a specific type of girl, then you're going to have to, you know, just not beat about the bush, so to speak, but you're going to have to just say, like, you know, hey, you know, how you doing? And then you'd follow that up with, you know, what prestige are you? And if they answer you at that point, then you know you're onto a winner.
I got it differently, man. I walk into the club and, like, my KD's 5.6. Let's go.
Damn.
That's all. 5.6. She's like, what?
See, I've always been of the mindset that chicks dig achievements on Xbox Live, and since I have a lot of achievements, I like to refer to it as my raging mega huge gamer score.
I remember this, right?
I just go for the, you know, hey, I've got, you know, 62,000 points worth of achievements, and, like, you know, it just goes from there. That's really all you got to do. That's my day.
I was thinking more like if you want to meet girls, multiple girls, a lot of them, you go with the whole KD thing. Like, hey, my KD is so and so. Like, oh, great, KD's that. Now, if you want a more long-term relationship, you go with win-loss because it's like all team-oriented. play shit like that. So KD is solo. Like, hey, I don't care. KD's 5.9. What's yours? And if she says like it's a 1.2, then that's a short-term situation. If it's like higher than yours, then you really don't want to mess with her. It's like she might not like what you offer. Now the gamer score thing, that's more of like overall stuff. Like that's a pro. Like, hey, my gamer score is, I got like 25,000 points in my gamer score. What's up?
Yeah, now, see, I would need a chick that's well-rounded in games. Doesn't just play one. You know what I mean?
I want one that
gamer score would be the way to go for me, I guess.
Doc, you're a nice guy, man. I honestly I just want someone who's like a Call of Duty player. I don't want a Battlefield player. I hate to say that. I want a Call of Duty player where it's like instant gratification. Like, oh, he likes me. And that might be a lie, but it's an easy score versus like a Battlefield. You have to like set up your class. You have to really work. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, now,
then a 30-minute match later.
Yeah. Oh no! Not that.
One of the problems you got as well is the fact is if somebody does want to have a relationship with a girl gamer, You know, you're obviously going to, like you said, you know, Despotic, the fact that you're, you know, doing the same thing over again, and there's not going to be a sort of break, you know, and a change. I know you're going to get probably bored, you know, of sort of talking about the same shit all the time. And another thing that we kind of discussed as well was, you know, what if they're, you know, all they want to do is kind of to play on the LAN at home, you know, and you want to maybe do something else, and you have to try and sort of coax them off, you know, because if they're so engrossed in gaming, then, you know, they're going to probably maybe at times play more than you, and that's why I kind of thought it might be good to have like a homemade you know, lag switch. So that you could set up the lag so that she would actually be enforced to get off the console.
See, that would bother me because that's all I do is game, and so that would be fine.
Yeah,
that's all she wanted to do as well. It's like, all right, score, let's do this.
Yeah, but you don't want some girl that plays video games, but she plays shitty games. Like, you know, I'm not saying anything. I've played this game before, but you know, she plays something like Owls, right? You don't want to play that shit. You don't want to play Naruto, right? You don't want to play Naruto Shippuden. Right? You don't want to do that. Not saying anything is wrong with that. I love the game. I love the anime. But you want to shoot shit, destroy it, and then, you know, just say, hey, I just destroyed people in this lobby. So that's the way I see it. If a girl wants to, you know, play video games, then fine. Let her play like Super Mario Brother or something. I'm not being, hopefully this doesn't come across as if I'm being sexist or shallow, but I honestly think we need to have some like diversity. If I do this, it's like movies. You know, my girlfriend doesn't like action movies, nor does she like scary movies. So whenever I go to the movies, it's like 2 for 1. I'll look at 2 movies, and then the next time she'll look at her. You know, like I had to see The Notebook, right? Yeah, I literally had to see that movie, or The Holiday. What's that thing? It's The Holiday. I had to see that movie, and I didn't say anything. Honestly, I had to endure it. So
you do what you got to do, you know.
Yeah, because the you know, the pussycat is a wonderful, you know, a wonderful carrot that's always dangling in front of your face.
I'm just
and no matter how
work out where this is going to go. Plus, you're getting a bit of a feedback here.
Oh.
Despotic's technology is that the issue?
Is it me? I'm not hearing anything.
You wouldn't hear anything.
It was just brief. I think we're fine.
Yeah, I'm not getting it.
So back to the gameplay.
Yeah, back to the gameplay. I'm stuck in the squirrel, man. She's like, it's paused at the squirrel.
The gameplay at the squirrel.
You're missing out on all the action, man. He's collecting all kinds of ice cream cones and flipping transformers and breaking cardboard boxes and shit.
I'm gonna refresh this again. I don't know.
We're up to actually 17 minutes, by the way.
I'm at
I was
18.
I'm at 5. I'm at 5 minutes, so I don't know what's going on, man.
I love doing live commentaries with you guys.
But chat, I'm definitely serious about Happy Feet. I'm literally gonna get the game, and I will try to just destroy any score you get. So,
that could be a challenge, and but I would urge you to try this game out as well, if you can, on a rental.
So the Happy Feet challenge is on then.
Yeah, it's on, man. Anyone that wants to participate in that challenge, bring it. I'll own you. I'll own you in Happy Feet.
So yeah, the other day, I mean, I done a video for you, Despotic. Did my commentary, and
awesome.
You know, you did do a video just the other day as well in response to it, and you did say that you were quite impressed with the commentary. So I really appreciate that.
I call it like I said, man. I think you did an awesome job. So if anyone who hasn't seen that video, go check it out. It's just guest commentator, and it flowed well, man. I'm not bloviating here. I'm being honest. Like the flow was nice. Everything was, you're a pro, so you shouldn't expect any less, right?
I'm an MLP, you know.
Yeah, Major League Penguins.
Yeah, we're going to need to discuss this penguin thing in more detail, you know, at some other point.
It has kind of taken on a life of its own at this point.
But I think it's cool. And for any of those people who don't know what penguins, to me, signify. It's like, you know, penguins don't deal in like solo kind of situations. They're more team oriented, and they're like cool, and like, you know, it's like the Musketeers. Even if, do I even say that right? You know, all for one and one for all. Right, so it's the way I view it. Penguins to the top. Is that someone else's slogan?
Penguins to the top? Well, that could be something. I mean, you've got together to the top, so I don't see why penguins to the top wouldn't work either.
What do you guys think about that? The whole TTT thing. I've heard about it, but
yeah, well, we and Doc have discussed the quad T. You know, ours is the triple TB. You know, the together to the bottom. Yeah, and guys, you know, we've discussed the whole sort of girl gamer kind of fantasy for some people, and I think a lot of guys, as you'll see on YouTube, do have that. You know, and you can. I do feel for, you know, a lot of the girl gamers on YouTube because of the amount of abuse and messages they get. So you know, my heart goes out to them, you know, because I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, but Chaz, those people that abuse or say bad shit to, like, you know, female gamers, they're retards, to be honest, right? They don't understand how wonderful a woman is, right? They don't know, you know, how hype and excited you should get when you know, you see a woman playing video games. This is something you should be like, wow, that's pretty cool, right? But it's more like, hey, I can't get her, so I'll just hate on her. That's the way I see it. So if anyone disagrees with me, then you're probably one of those dudes that have a difficult time, you know, getting a piece of fish. So hopefully, you know, you might have a problem with that, and you need to work on that. So women are awesome. If women weren't on this planet, I don't know what I would do. I would literally not be here. So think about it that way.
Yeah, and I mean, we've got a few minutes left to this commentary. Got somebody else with us here. Go and introduce yourself, mate.
What's up, guys?
Oh,
How you doing?
Oh, he snuck in on the Skype call.
he's stuck in. I mean, he's snuck in here. The Despotic. This is DrunkRufie.
what's up, man?
Well, not much. When I started rebooting my PC, it crashed on me nearly.
Yeah, that's just pretty cool. Nice to speak to you, man. Finally.
Yeah, Shaz has been working overtime with Photoshop.
Oh, okay.
And it crashed.
I just need to let you know, man. Your stuff is awesome, and I'm not just saying that. It's pretty nice, man.
Oh, well, thanks for that. But I'm still amateurish with it.
For everybody listening,
doesn't look amateurish to me.
For everybody listening, you know, DrunkRufie has a YouTube channel, and I'm going to link his channel up again. You know, he's done all my artwork, and apologies for the echo that you heard him speak twice. I mean, he is Irish, and hearing that twice is probably going to confuse the hell out of you. But hopefully it'll kind of settle down. But, you know, we've got a couple of minutes left, so he's came in, and not Despotic, apart from the fact that this guy is a genius on Photoshop and whatever, you know, he's a great squad player on the PS3 and Battlefield.
Awesome.
Well, when you get a PS Triple, we're going to need to get a squad together.
And play some Penguins of Madagascar against Dr. Blowhole or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I think
I'd still get for them watch.
I'm just looking at the penguin in the middle, the like the retarded one.
The thing is, I don't even know where you are in this video.
I'm on 21 minutes, so I'm looking at this penguin. This dude he's the one that's, something is off with him. You know, so.
Yeah, well, this commentary, you know, we've got about 90 seconds left, and yeah, I just want to sort of thank Despotic for joining us, and Doc as usual. And I think the triple commentary is going down well. I think people are enjoying it. Also want to thank DrunkRufie for just sneaking in at the end there. You know, it's just like overtime, you know. And I think we need to do a proper one, you know, with all four of us as well at some point.
Invasion of the Ducks, last minute decision.
No. Listen, he's mentioned ducks, man. I think I need to kick him.
Yeah, ducks are bitches, man. Like, I don't like the fact that they're yellow. I mean, in the cartoons, of course. not in real life.
Oh, I'm not so much of a fan of the ducks and cartoons myself.
Oh, okay. Oh, I like Daffy Duck, though.
I am ducks. NFL.
Yeah, those guys look nasty though. Really nice.
Well, we've been on the go here for 25 minutes. I'm going to wrap it up now because I've run out of gameplay. So thanks for listening, everyone. If you got this far, then say so. I'm always sort of interested to know. So
what's the secret phrase for if they made it this far? They need to say something in particular.
Despotic doesn't like ducks because they're yellow.
Yeah, that's gonna be just let's abbreviate that.
Well, guys, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
Deuces.
Take it easy, man.